children, Mark and Mindy, Dougie's curiosity with what happens in the sky at night has beamed him from the fantasy of science fiction to something even weirder.
Something strange is afoot in the skies over Bonnybridge. In the past 3 years, there's been over 2,000 UFO sightings. That's more than 2 a day. So why Bonnybridge? And why have travellers from other planets, other worlds, other civilisations said, Scotland's for me?
Why Bonnybridge? We really don't know, but it's most interesting what's going on over there.
My personal opinion, I think they're already here.
If I saw it in the paper, I used to pick up and have a wee laugh to myself, but I believe it now.
When people in the Bonnybridge area claim to have spotted unidentified flying objects, the chances are they'll come to the door of Malcolm Robinson, founder of SPI, Strange Phenomena Investigations.
Well, SPI was founded back in 1979, and the aims of SPI are basically to collect, research and publish through our journal Enigmas accounts relating to most aspects of strange phenomena, and to purposely endeavour to try and come up with some answers to account for what at present eludes us.
SPI regularly organise sky watches, where those with an interest in all things intergalactic scan the heavens in the hope of having a close encounter of their own. With so much activity reported in this area, a nearby hillside provides the ideal location.
Hopeful of seeing something unusual in the sky which doesn't conform to a conventional type aircraft or a conventional type helicopter. Something similar to what the people in Bonnybridge have been sighting over the past 2 years.
Plenty of eager sky watchers, but what exactly are they hoping to see tonight?
I've also had a fascination for aircraft and flying objects. I guess I'm now waiting to see an unidentified flying object.
Anything that comes along, really. Just any kind of craft that's around. Just have a look. Possibly get some pictures or see something and get some evidence of some form.
One family who claimed to have seen something otherworldly shot this footage from their home in the nearby town of Larbert.
We were all sitting in the house one night and my brother came running into the house, told us all to come out, that he had seen something, and when we went out, we looked up in the sky. And it wasn't an aircraft or anything like that. It was definitely something weird.
So what do you feel about it now?
There's something there.
Definitely, I'll go out quite a lot and just look about and watch the skies at night, you know.
It's all very well filming the unexplained from the safety of your front porch, but when standing on an exposed hillside awaiting alien action, the words sitting targets spring to mind. We're not playing a dangerous game here.
From what I can gather, I think if they're going to abduct you, they can abduct you anywhere.
I'm prepared for that if it happens. I don't mind, really. I really don't mind. Well, it's one of the things, you've got to see it to believe it.
And seeing is believing. After hypnotic regression, people often sketch what they claim to have seen aboard alien craft.
In front of him, on the floor, was like a pool of gel, or some gel-like substance of which this small creature emerged. Very unusual. And this is another entity, and as you can see, is different from the other entities seen on board this object, inasmuch as he has brown folds of skin all over his face and top forehead.
But back to the Skywatch, where things have taken a turn for the interesting.
Over here, quickly.
What's that over there?
To me, it looks like an aircraft. It's an IFO. That's an identified fly.
Pure show, identified.
This was taken at Craiglusker Reservoir, which is near Dunfermline. Now, what this shows is a disc-shaped object. The top part was much larger, it was much deeper, and he claims that the top part descended and shot off at an incredible speed. And by the time he had wound on his camera to take his second shot, it was basically only a small dot in the sky. Now, this photograph has been sent to America for analysis, and the tests have come over and they claim that this is not a thrown discus, this is not a hubcap, that this is a genuine flying saucer.
Well, it's now about 10:30. Getting a wee bit parky now, but there's a whole lot of flashing going on over there. What are you actually doing?
We're actually trying to make contact by flashing signals in the sky.
But have you had any success using this method?
No, we haven't, but there's reports of people actually having success.
just over there's a couple of pylons that's not far from the Kincardine Bridge. They're flashing lights as well. I mean, they must reach pretty high up.
I think you get a lot of sightings over these pylons.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's mistaken identity by the aliens.
Right. So we'll keep flashing then. Unfortunately, our skywatch resulted in no sightings, but if you're interested in skywatching or have experienced any strange goings-on, contact Malcolm Robinson at the SPI. Details from our fact sheet.